It's a nice one. I want to see.
What?
Oh my God. Yeah, baby. Hey guys, what's up? It's Brian here, Vanderyacht Park for 10 minutes of fishing, and today I'm going to use a new lure. I did not buy this lure. This was given to me. So, you know, I work in a first fish shop during the day, and there was a guy that came in from California, and he was telling Evan, the other guy that works in the fish shop with me here, that he and other guys are using this right here for coho, and just slaying the coho with this in California. Now, I was not there for this conversation. Evan said, dude, you love twitching jigs. You should really try this out. So I do know that I've used hoochie spinners of my own, this color combination. I've used twitching jigs with this color combination. I've used vibrats with this color combination. It's really weird, honestly. I'm gonna show you guys this. So it's got a hoochie underneath it. You can see, yeah, see that? So it's got a jig with a hoochie, and then this other thing, and you can see there's eyes on that jig, and it's got like an underspin under it. So this is like they bought one thing and customized it. And it's got the barb pinched on it, so I can fish this in the salt tomorrow. But I'm gonna throw it on my twitching jig rod, my 7.6 GSP. With the ITX reel. If you haven't gotten one of these ITX reels yet from Okuma, man, they are beasts. They got 18 pounds of drag. So you can hook into anything with confidence. A lot of the pens you get only have 15 pounds of drag. I like that extra 3 pounds when I hook into a king, because it gives you just a little bit more to release on your drag so you don't pop the line. You're not using the whole 15 pounds, it just gives you more room to maneuver and loosen your line so they can still take line, but you can still reel. It just gives you more room to do that. I'm letting it hit the bottom. It's got a little underspin on there, so I'm not gonna jerk it and twitch it like I normally would. Just gonna do a bunch of different stuff with it. See what works. It goes kind of sideways when I just reel. So it's not like if I'm not jerking it, it's not, or twitching it. I don't know if it's because of that underspin on there. You see that? It's got a little spinner thing. I don't know if that's pulling it, but it just does this weird stuff. I don't know if I'm gonna catch a fish with it, but I kind of think it will catch coho because of the weird side-to-side action that salmon and steelhead like. And trout. That's why, you know, spoons work great, and then if you get a hoochie, sometimes they'll put a wobbler on it so it goes side to side. They like the side-to-side action, and maybe that's why they have that on here. I don't know, man. I've never seen this lure before, and I didn't get the name of it, so I don't know what to Google and search it out, you know what I mean? I'm always down to try something new. So when I moved here, I'd never used a hoochie spinner before. That's just something that the old dudes up here, so there's, I call them the 3 dudes with the D's, the 3 D's here at Vanderyacht. When I first moved up here a few years ago, there's 3 dudes, Daryl, David, and Darren. And when I say old dudes, I'm talking like retirees in their late 60s, 70s. I think one of them was 80. And they come out here and they drink coffee. They have their easy chairs and they get up. They're folding, you know, their camping chairs. They'll drink their coffee, then they go up, they fish a little bit, catch a fish, sit down, drink some more coffee. And so I'm like, well, these dudes are cool. So I came and talked to them, like, what are y'all using? Because they were using those little hoochie spinners. And I would come here in the morning and get skunked, and they'd have fish before I even got here. I'm like, so what are you throwing? They showed me those hoochie spinners I've been telling y'all about. So I learned that from old dudes right here on the river. And ooh, I just saw a fish over there. It had to have been a trout. There are a lot of trout in the river right now. So if you like trout fishing, come on down to Vanderyacht. Might actually hook a salmon too. And on the Nooksack, you can keep coho and kings. I don't know why more people don't come to the Nooksack for that reason. Man, this thing does this crazy like side to side action. So if I jerk it and twitch it, it goes whoop, and then it goes sideways. It's got really great action. If I could just get it in front of a fish, we might have something here. I never would have thought in the Pacific Northwest that I'd be taking anything from California fishing wise to catch a salmon, but man, I'll try anything once, maybe twice. If I'm being honest, I'll try it more than once. If you're a salmon fisherman, you gotta give it the old college try over and over again. Oh, there's a lot of beaver. I'm seeing like 3 beavers go by. There's a lot of beavers over here. And since he's passing my casting spot right now, I'm just gonna grab the phone real quick here. Oh, man. I don't know what I did, but I took a picture of myself. I can't zoom in when I'm doing selfie video mode, but right along the edge of the river is where that beaver is. It's the little black dot right there, going that way. See it? And then over there in the corner, that's the beaver den right there. Oh, there's like a little creek or something that comes out, right? Like a drainage something or other right there. And they blocked it with their little den. They like moving water for their dens. And oh, there it is. It's going up for a little snacky snack. "10 minutes of nature, I guess." All right. Let's see if this thing works. Fishing sunset, and I'm gonna soak up every inch of this sunset. Every inch of it. I wanna say it's gotta be after 8. The sun has hit the horizon. And it's getting dark so much earlier now. Hurts my soul, but you know, this is first weekend of college football. That's right. You know what? I love college football, but this year probably won't watch a whole lot aside from my Missouri Tigers. I will watch the Huskies play my Washington State Cougars. I went to Missouri and Washington State. So I graduated high school in '94, went to the University of Missouri thinking I was going to be a journalist, went into radio. In 2010, you know, I could see the writing on the wall. The radio was putting its head up its collective rear. Corporate playlists, syndicated voice trackers from out of market. And so I went back to school for environmental science in 2010 at Washington State University. So I'm a Coug. Go Cougs. And the Pac 2, us and the Beavs, holding it down for the West Coast. All you traders bailed on us. That's right. Ruined college football. I'm going to tell you right now, man. We're going to realign again. We're going to get rid of these super conferences. Trust, mark my words. Super conferences are a failed experiment, and we ain't even started yet. The playoff will be here. Playoff's going to stay. But these student athletes in the ACC, that's some bull crap right there. Cal in the ACC. Are you kidding me? You kidding me? We're talking about West Coast. You're talking about ACC. Give me a break. Give me a break. Give me a break. I used to cover college sports for Fox Sports Eugene in Oregon before I moved up here and got the opportunity to work over at Cascade Radio Group and then Jaegers. I joined the staff there, and I'm gonna be honest, working at Jaegers in the fishing department is my favorite job that I think I've ever had. I love giving people advice. I love selling them fishing gear, and then they come in and they're like, oh, me and my kids, we caught all these fish. It was so much fun. And honestly, that's why I started this little kind of tutorial TikTok channel here to kind of tell you guys, hey, you don't need a boat to catch salmon. You don't. You just don't. It's still early here, but our little experiment with the California underspin jig did not work, but I'm gonna be honest, it's early. We will try this again on the Nooksack if I don't lose it tomorrow in the salt, because tomorrow we will be in the salt. We will be fishing area, oh gosh, I want to say 7. I want to say Bellingham Bay. I want to go fish the west side of Lummi so bad. I just don't know if I have that long of a trip in me. It takes me 3 hours to get to Lummi on my kayak from Chuckanut. And so that's a long haul on my Hobie. And I could take the ferry over, but it's 15 bucks each way, and I'm a cheapskate. And I know they're catching coho right now in Marine Area 9 off Possession Bar in the southern part of 8-2 over by Shipwreck. And I really want to go troll the coast over there by Shipwreck in 8-2. So I might do that tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see. But we're getting a fish on camera this week. Trust me, we're getting a coho this week. It's happening. It's happening. I feel it in my jellies. I feel it. All right. That's 10 minutes of fishing. Plus, I'll see y'all tomorrow. It's a nice one. I want to see. What? Oh my God. Yeah, baby. Whoa.